Utah translates to the people of the mountains. Its rich heritage is born in exploration, which led to the discoveries of some of America's most treasured destinations. Its sun-soaked desert landscapes filled with mesas, buttes, hoodoos, and world-class winter adventures make the Beehive State a worthy destination all year. Utah has been delivering epic road trips for generations. Journeying between the state's Big Five national parks is, for many, a rite of passage. In this video, we explore the best places to visit in Utah. We've collected a list of the top places to visit in Utah, so make sure to include them in your list if you're a visitor. At first in the list, number 1, Zion National Park. Even among America's national parks, few can match the stunning beauty of Zion National Park. Situated near Springdale in southern Utah, it is the cream of the crop in a state that arguably has the best collection of national parks. It's the pinnacle of the Big Five and the centerpiece of epic road trips that connect them all. It's a place that is so utterly Utah, yet out of this world. Unlike many other parks in the American Southwest, where visitors look down from the rim of a canyon, visitors to Zion walk on the canyon floor and look up. Number 2, Bryce Canyon National Park. In southern Utah, Bryce Canyon National Park has towering spires and a gorgeous amphitheater carved by wind and time. The spires, aka hoodoos, aren't uncommon throughout the world. Yet here, you'll find the largest collection of these fascinating rock columns on Earth. You'll already find yourself at a high elevation as you enter the park. As you explore, you'll mostly stand above the marvelous creations below. Erosion has occurred over thousands of years and has essentially carved the park from the top down. Number 3, Arches National Park. The name Arches National Park is an apt description of this incredible landscape. Yep, spoiler alert, there are a ton of natural stone arches here. There are more than 2,000. Each was painstakingly formed across the span of 100 million years. It's hard to imagine what this landscape may have looked like back then. But it now is home to some of Mother Nature's best work, featuring the largest collection of arches on Earth. The best part? You don't even have to work hard to see them. Number 4, Canyonlands. Back in the 1800s, the Wild West was in full swing. In what is now Canyonlands National Park, it was here that Butch Cassidy and the Wild Bunch gang would hide out for weeks until the heat from their latest heist subsided. Fast forward to the modern day, and hikers can make their way to Robber's Roost, the infamous canyon home to the old outlaws. It's just one of the many worthwhile hikes that allow you to dive deep into exploring this magical place. Number 5, Capitol Reef National Park. Out of Utah's Big Five, Capitol Reef National Park can get lost among the flurry of hoodoos, arches, and canyons. However, place this national park in a different state, and explorers would sing a different tune. Thus, it's not a place to be missed. Capitol Reef was formed thanks to a collection of major geological events that saw a conglomerate of rock as old as 270 million years settle in the region. Then, a major mountain building event saw the water pocket fold expose these rocks, placing them thousands of feet higher than the valley below. Number 6, Lake Powell. The winding, slender nature of Lake Powell sets it apart from other famous lakes in America's West, including Lake Tahoe. Lake Powell accentuates Utah's Red Rock Canyon vibe by adding an enormous body of water with a longer coastline than most American states. Lake Powell is surrounded by soaring canyon walls and meanders across Utah and into Arizona in a snake-like manner. Because of this, from any given perspective, you'll never understand the sheer scale of this impressive lake. Number 7, Antelope Island. Around 90 minutes from Salt Lake City, Antelope Island presents impressive views of the Great Salt Lake with plenty more to discover. The island is the largest on the record-breaking lake at 15 miles long, and is named after the pronghorn antelope that roamed the space when it was discovered in 1845. 3 years later, Antelope Island began what would become a rich ranching heritage before becoming a state park. During this time, 12 bison were introduced, the beginnings of what would become a modern-day herd of over 550 beasts. Number 8. Cedar Breaks National Monument. If you fall in love with Bryce Canyon, you'll want to explore Cedar Breaks National Monument. The monument is a smaller yet equally beautiful landscape filled with hoodoos and a sprawling amphitheater 2,000 feet deep. Like Bryce, Cedar Breaks erodes from the top down, exposing the eye-catching platforms in the valley. You'll stand over 10,000 feet above sea level from the rim. From fall to spring, you can expect the massive yellow, orange, and red expanse to be complemented by a hearty dose of snow. Number 9. Grand Staircase-Escalante National Monument. For thousands of years, Native American tribes such as the Paiute, Navajo, and Hopi called the breathtaking Grand Staircase-Escalante National Monument home. In 1996, it became a protected monument, ensuring that significant cultural and historic sites are protected for future generations. The monument is a massive expanse of land hiding secrets around every corner. The archaeological sites and the Escalante canyons are the star attraction. Centuries of river flow have carved deep and slender slot canyons that make for epic day hikes and even multi-day expeditions. At last in the list, number 10, Monument Valley. It's a picture you can hear, the red rock buttes of Monument Valley complemented with the distinct twang of rustic guitar. For generations, old Western films used this image as a backdrop to iconic flicks. But it's a real place within the Monument Valley Navajo Tribal Park. Straddling the border between Utah and Arizona, the park is home to the 17-mile Valley Drive. This is a road whose stark black color is interrupted only by straight yellow lines. On either side is a vast expanse of red and orange, with a tinge of green desert flora hanging on for dear life. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite places to visit in Utah? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.